Hello Explorer, thanks for joining us again and welcome to our channel. If you are joining us for the first time here at Explorer, we go beyond borders to bring you inspiring information and also some educating content. Today we shall be reviewing Dubai versus Singapore. We shall be looking into the reason why these particular mega cities made it on our top list and why you should be able to make an informed decision by the end of this video. Also, we have put in some very detailed information for you to make your own personal review and as you join us through this episode. Which particular destination should you pick if you plan to make a destination for your holidays or to make a visit in the future? Without any much delay, we shall just go straight into it. Both Dubai and Singapore are fast-paced modern cities where architectural marvels look like they are out of the world. Juxtaposing those two very different destinations and perceiving them through our own personal Explorer's lens, we've rounded up the best bits of each and draw comparisons based on budgets, accommodations, nightlife, the vibes in those cities, and also to help you make an informed decision as you proceed. Without any delay, like we just mentioned, we should just go straight into the vibes to look onto how this fits into your own international review. Whether it is the tallest building in the world or the first 7-star hotel, Dubai is a city that pushes boundaries. It wants to be the best. At the heart of this modern city, you find sleek skyscrapers, shopping malls packed with luxury brands, and some of the finest dining and entertainment in the world. There is a little enclave of the ancient Arabian history in the souks of Dubai's creek, but the vibe in Dubai is futuristic. Singapore, on the other hand, is an island city located in Southeast Asia that has slowly gained prominence over the years as one of the most developed cities in the world. Taunted as one of the most expensive places in the world to live in, the sovereign state is home to some of the most diverse group of people who come together to create a distinctive blend of culture that's been woven into the fabrics of its society and by extension its tourism. Looking into the numbers of both cities, we just want to review what the numbers says with regards to Dubai and Singapore. Dubai isn't known for being a budget destination. It's more about living it up in the lap of luxury. The average monthly cost of living ranges between $1,500 to about $1,900. Alcohol is highly taxed and there are strict rules in place regarding its consumption. Tourists can drink at licensed venues, but the average piece of a pint of draft beer costs approximately $12. So you might want to consider switching to tea. Dinner in Dubai ranges from Michelin star tasting menus in glittering restaurants to cozy curry houses with a vast difference in price to match. The average meal out in Dubai for 2 persons or 2 people costs around $50. Again, accommodation can be found in cheap and cheerful hostels with a bed in shared dorm costing you up to $35 per night. You can find some good deals on luxury hotels in low seasons, but the average cost is around $150 per night. Like Dubai, Singapore has a reputation as an expensive city. There are certain things that cost loads more here than in the rest of Southeast Asia. For example, beer and food. An average dinner for 2 in a Singapore restaurant can cost you up to $40. A pint of draft beer will see you go back to just over $8. That's a stark difference with regards to Dubai. There are affordable deals to be found in smaller boutique accommodations where double rooms in mid-range options cost around $70 to just over $150 a night. But a stay in a big-name 5-star hotel like the Marina Bay Sands will set you back as much as $300 a night for their most basic rooms. Overall, the average cost of living in Singapore it's around $1,600 to just over $2,000 per month, and it is often classed as the most expensive city in the world. Looking at travel with regards to Dubai and Singapore, we want to put that into perspective. Dubai has a fast and convenient metro that links the main attraction of Sheikh Zayed Road and in Desiree and the Bull Dubai. Taxi also are not too expensive and easy to find, and it's the city where pavements are scarce and walking is generally avoided due to the heat and traffic. Sometimes a taxi is only option for a short journey. Most people in Dubai drive everywhere, so hiring a car is considered numb, and the best way to see the desert city or desert site is out of the city. Singapore has an extensive metro network that covers every main neighborhood and attractions. This is by far the quickest, easiest, and the most comfortable way to get around the city. Taxis are only allowed to stop at destinations or designated taxi ranks in city centers, so flagging one down can be a challenge for you. There's plenty of pavements and walkway throughs with sprouts, park lanes, linking all around the city. So as long as it's not too humid and you avoid the thunderstorms, it's a joy to explore Singapore on foot. Let's look at what some people might say that if it's a both cities are safe in terms of safety. The UAE abides by Sharia law, so there are strict rules in place regarding alcohol consumptions and dress. It's a good idea to read up UAE's customs laws before you travel to Dubai. Most visits to Dubai are without issues and generally violent crime is low. However, drinks spiking has been known to be a problem. The legal system places a lot of onus on the victims. For example, the ego, solo female travelers should take extra care. There are special compartments in the metro for women and children, and men entering those can receive hefty fines. On the other hand, Singapore is an exceptionally safe city. The crime rate is low and violent crime is very rare. Possibly as a result, the laws and customs of Singapore can be strict, especially surrounding littering and drinking and drunks and disorderly behavior. It's not encouraged. Drug laws in Singapore are very strict with harsh punishments, even as extreme as death penalty for trafficking and prison sentences for possessions. There is a risk of Zika virus in this country. That was before, but that's been looked into at the moment, and also in Singapore. So those who are pregnant should check with their doctors traveling during the period of when this was a big challenge. Overall, Singapore deems a lot of things illegal that other countries do not. So read up to have some better understanding with regards to the law in Singapore before you intend to travel there. What are the attractions in both cities between Singapore and Dubai? We're just gonna go into that straight and make you make an informed decision. Beside luxury shopping, fine dining and its towering skyscraper, Dubai has loads of cool tourist attractions to keep you entertained by every day, if not weeks. The Burj Khalifa is the tallest building in the world, and views from here across the city skyline out to Arabian Gulf is incredible. Man-made Palm Jumeirah Island is home to boardwalk, swimming pools and luxury hotels. At Dubai Creek, there are perceived Arabian streets in the form of wining, souk sellings, everything from gold to spices and textiles. Families can spend days adventuring in any of those cities. Several routines, parks, Legoland, also IMG World of Adventure, and huge sprawling water parks filled with outskirts of the city. Within the Dubai Mall, you'll find one of the world's best aquariums. Singapore, on the other hand, speaking of Singapore, there's a bunch of stuff you can do besides exploring temples and thriving streets, food, and other things. If you are traveling with kids, make sure that you visit Singapore Zoo at Twin Links for a unique night safari, for example, and the animals are the most attractive that you may be able to take a look at. The super streets are gardens by Bay and also other worldly things you may want to take a look at. Explore the scenes of temples of the Chinese town and Little India for a peek into the traditional side of Southeast Asia for your own review. Now, some people are going to be asking, like, what is it like, the city life, the nightlife in these particular two cities? We're just going to review that in a moment. Dubai is famous for its flashy nightlife in form of 5-star dining on the rooftops of touring skyscrapers and world-class DJs and bands heading the clouds. Due to the alcoholic license law, most bars and clubs are found within the walls of resorts and hotels. Based Dubai or Base Dubai and White Dubai Base also stay open up to 4 a.m. and the busiest nights are on Thursdays and Fridays when the atmosphere becomes electric. There are plenty to do after dark without alcoholing, fueling yourself. Sit back at the beach side hook bar with also a pipe and mint tea for a smoking, authentic taste of the Arabian. Singapore, on the other hand, when sun goes down on Singapore, Clark Quay comes to life. Lively bars and restaurants like the Riverside and the drinks here comes with a view of traditional junk boat bumping up and down. See the city skyline, it's up against the backdrop of night skies for the decks of a dinner cruise. For a night out to remember, head out to the cities to take a look at Chinatown, where tables and chairs spill out onto the streets from open front bars, which gives you a cultural sense of their integrations and openness. We're going to look at the culture of both countries, both cities as well. Although Dubai is considered to be the modern metropolis, it is still deeply rooted in the ancient Arabian culture, which can be seen today. Dubai Creek was once home to piers, fishers, and this area is still sand-colored labyrinths of souks selling goods, spices, and fabrics. The Dubai Heritage Village is a look back in time, and your traditional windows and wind towers in preserved streets of the Al Fahd historic neighborhood. This is also a great area to get you arc fixed to have a better understanding as to where the city has come from. On the other hand, a melting port of Chinese Indian influence, Singapore has a rich cultural history. Beneath the office blocks, there is a traditional heart to the city and is rooted in a diverse culture. Fine serene templates and also wood pondercard roofs, streets of Chinatown admire colorful Hindu temples of the Little India. The National Gallery in the heart of the city is packed with world-famous works and also severe other international and national cultural things of Southeast Asia. Without looking at far away, we're going to look at the shoppings on how these two cities compare. Dubai is considered one of the best destinations in the world for shopping and isn't called the shopper's paradise for nothing, just to say. If shopping is not what you're looking into, this is the place for you to go to. Home to Dubai's mall, one of the biggest shopping malls in the world, there's nothing you can find in Dubai. Luxury brands like Gucci, Prada, and Armani all have outposts there, and anyone looking to bargain or take part in the traditional haggling should head to the atmospheric suits of the old Dubai. Singapore, on the other hand, take advantage of its Southeast Asian location. Singapore is one of the best places to find most up-to-date technology. There's an entire multi-story mall dedicated to bargain electronics like cameras, phones, tablets. Shopping for souvenirs and trinkles is the hard lines of a Chinatown. It's an entertaining way to spend afternoon, and most of Achen's road are packed with designers' names and also luxury brands. Let's take a look at what the kitchens look like in Dubai and also in Singapore. Dubai serves cuisines all over the world in high-class restaurants. If you are fancy on pizza, fresh salami or sashimi, or burger and fries, you will find it here. 7 courses destinations are also menus that are prevalent, and a lot of glazzy Michelin 5-star hotels are also spread all across Dubai. Harkens back to ancient Arabian roots, you will find delicious Middle Eastern cuisines in cozy restaurants of old Dubai, where lamb is cooked slow and dishes packed with deep pomegranate seeds for you to have enjoyment with some. There are also 2 sites on Singapore fantastic food scenes. You can either also explore the luxurious dinner options within modern cities of the city. Things like Michelin 5-star chefs also head to the city centers for the famous hawker center, where you are able to find below steams and also different types of food of Southeast Asia that would also meet your own appetite. Fast food also options stretch beyond golden arches of McDonald's in the form of cute dim sum restaurants across Chinatown. You can also explore other different dishes from all over the world which may entertain or interest you. Without any much delay, hopefully we've provided you with enough information with regards to these two amazing cities. And if you plan to travel there are lots of other things for you to do. If you want to take a look at walk around, you may have to spend some time in the desert out there in Dubai to see what the city is like. And also there are different beaches and very interesting things to do in both cities. This is all we may put together. You have lots and lots of comparisons with these two amazing international cities. In our conclusions, although they are both futuristic megacities filled with innovative architecture, there are 1,000,001 different differences between Dubai and Singapore. And it's not just the weather. When Singapore is humid and set in lush jungle, Dubai rises up out of the endless desert like a mirage. Dubai's strengths are in its shopping scenes, nightlife, luxury hotels. Singapore is all about temples, street food, and laid-back bars. Again, thanks for joining. If you are joining us for the first time, we want to appreciate your time. We're looking forward to meeting you again in the future and with next video. We will encourage you to subscribe, share our videos to your different networks. For now, thank you and have a good day. Bye-bye.